Hey guys, so just going for a ride here on this Forza. Gonna get the oil warmed up so we can do an oil change really easily. Anyway guys, see you when we get back. I just gotta get all dressed up. Not going on any kind of fancy trip. There we go. Put the phone in there. Let's get started. Dash cam's on, GoPro's on and ready. So let's start recording the GoPro. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Now it's capturing. Ridiculous. Okay, so we'll... Oh boy. This isn't going over well. Keep hitting the wrong button. Playback. There. Set the video. Set the resolution. So 4K 60. Turn on stabilization. Back. Right. Now we'll start recording. There we go. Now it's recording. Perfect. Now we'll get this started. I'm going to pull the left brake all the way back. And then we push this button right here. See if I can actually do it on camera. Haha, I did it! Up close and personal. There we go. Now she's running. Let's just adjust this camera a little bit. There. Okay. Alright, so this is the view from the GoPro. And this is the view from the dash cam. See, do I have a... Yeah, I got a card in both, so that's good. Right, let's get it off the center stand. Get it off the center stand. There we go. Okay, so let's go for a quick ride around. Absolutely beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. Here's a screenshot of the weather. Can't do it right now as soon as I get that screenshot of the weather. I meant to do that before I left. Segment that I want to try adding to my channel on a regular basis. Get a motorcycle ride in, you know, just have a basic chat with you guys, say hi, let you know what's going on, stuff like that, and give you a little bit of a view outside of just lawnmowers and other small engines. Plus, I'm going to be doing a little bit of motorcycle repair, which means that, hey, I'm going to have to do a bit of motorcycle riding, so might as well bring you guys along for the journey. Now right now I don't have a mount for my helmet as far as it goes with having the GoPro on my helmet, so right now I just have it on the bike itself. So I have to be content with that. I have at least 2 cameras rolling for the dash cam, which is a little bit jittery because it doesn't have any kind of image stabilization. And then I've got the GoPro on the side. I'd like to get one for my helmet, get a mount for the helmet, because I do have a second GoPro. It just doesn't have quite the same resolution as the one that I have. But that's okay. It'd be fine because I can just use 1280p at 60 frames, which is quite smooth, and 1080p is not bad. I watch a lot of videos now at 1080p. Not too much of a difference between 4K and 1080. Heck, even a lot of the recordings of my videos, it's done with 1080p and then upscaled to 4K. So there's that. Now I'm far from an expert, or what I even say is skilled at riding a motorbike. So if you guys have any tips down below to let me know what as far as the riding goes, I'm all ears. I'm always interested in improving my riding. And also, let me know down below, what are you guys riding? I'd like to know. Right now, this is a 2014 Honda Forza 300cc scooter. I'll give a short little tour of it when I get back, and then we'll get the oil change. It doesn't take anything special as far as oil. I think this is my 4th time trying to record a video with the Forza for you guys. One of them I had a porcupine at the side of the road. It was actually kind of cool. But unfortunately, had issues with the video, and yeah, that didn't work out. And by issues with video, it was not so much video as sort of the video. I didn't have the right memory card in, so it didn't record very well. The video was very choppy and stuttery. So yeah, that did not work out well at all. Hopefully this time it finally works out. I thought for sure I'd have at least had some video with my dash cam, but that didn't work because I forgot to put a memory card in the dash cam. Yay. I'm thinking that, Mike. Good job. Well, you know, Mike, you really pulled it off. You did all the recording right. On top of that, my microphone died about 29 minutes into the ride. So, yeah, way to go, Mike. Good job. Another fine mess you got yourself into. And it was a nice ride too. I went quite the distance. Oh, that's okay. This means that I get to do it another day. So right now I'm just behind the quarry. I drove around the quarry. That's what's back on this road. And earlier today I heard quite the blast. Oh boy. Shook the whole house and everything. I was like, wow, that's one of the bigger ones I've felt in a while. One of these days I'd actually like to see them actually blasting. That'd be kind of cool to watch. But I don't know the schedule, I don't know when they're blasting, and I don't know if you'd actually be able to see anything. But I still think it would be kind of cool to watch. This is a nimble little thing though. If you like riding it. Not quite the same power as the Birdman, but it is a nice little bike, that's for sure. There we go, here's the other side of the quarry, that's what these lights are. pretty big trucks going through there. Slippery road with a blind turn, blind hill turn. Gotta slow down a fair bit through here. There's always a lot of loose gravel everywhere. There we go, and we're home. Dude. Okay guys, so back home, and yeah, there she is. There's the bike. Lots and lots of storage on this thing. This thing's like a fantastic little beast. A lot of fun riding this one. Really is a lot of fun riding this one. I mean, the engine's not much, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, when you're out on the road, you don't really hear it all that much. She sounds okay. Doesn't have the same sound as the Bergman, but it's not too bad. I mean, she's a beautiful bike. It really is. The color is very sharp. My wife did have a very, very good eye when she picked out this one. I'm very happy with her choice, but unfortunately, it is a little bit too tall for her in the seat, so she can't really sit in it properly. She when she's sitting here, her legs, she's basically standing on the tips of her toes like this, and it's very uncomfortable for her. And so we needed something to get that's a little bit shorter. And well, yeah, the Bergman sits actually a lot shorter than that. And yeah, it's a pretty good bike, and yeah, tons and tons of storage under here. I'll have to give a walkthrough and stuff on this one when I go and take it out. It'll probably be after the video of me doing the brakes. I'm gonna do the front and the rear. So after that, then I'll take it out and I'll do a little review and stuff on that bike. But yeah, for now, we got this little Honda, and it's a really, 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 really fun little bike to ride. Absolutely crackers for speed. Really, really quick little bike. Lots of pickup and get up and go. So let's shut this guy down. Put it to opener, and then we'll pop the seat. There. So yeah, as you can see, you can get a fair size amount of helmet in there. Even some groceries, some milk, bread, whatever you want. Put it in there. You can put drinks down there. So yeah, plenty of space. And then here, the glove box. Well, yeah, it goes on and on. Huge glove box. And then, of course, let me open that again so you can see. I don't know if you can see it in there, but yeah, back here, yeah, there it is. Let me turn on the the light. Come on, light. Come on. There we go. Yep, there it is back there. Just up there. You can see the cigarette lighter, or the 12 volt adapter. I've got my dash cam set up on it, and I've got a plug here for the GoPro. It's not really a GoPro, but you know what I mean. And yeah, there's the dash cam. So you'll see some footage from that. You'll see a bunch of footage from that. And I'd like to get some kind of a mount for up here, because I don't like the full size or the full face masks. I feel a little bit suffocated in that. I am kind of claustrophobic, believe it or not. So I wouldn't want to have that kind of mask. I'd feel a little bit claustrophobic with it. So, but yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the bike. Oops, I left that open. I gotta get my phone out of there. That's doing the audio anyway. So, but yeah, there's I guess technically this one here, that's my bike, and that Bergman, that's my wife's, because yeah, she can't ride this, and anytime we go out, I take that and she takes that, and then my kid only takes that and I take that. So I guess technically speaking, this Forza here, yeah, that's my bike. So what can I say? My wife got me a Forza, and I got her over there the Bergman. Although, go figure, we're going to sell the Forza and get the bigger bike. We're probably going to replace it with a Silver Wing or a Bergman 650. Silver Wing, that's this picture up here. Bergman 650, and that's that picture there. So yeah, a couple of the bikes that we're looking at replacing this with. Maybe one day, because we've got it up for sale, but yeah, we're in no rush to sell it. Absolutely beautiful. Love riding this thing. Really quick, really comfortable. I mean, it doesn't have the comfort of the Bergman, but yeah, still is actually really comfortable. I do enjoy it. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for a couple other videos coming up on this. I want to change the brake fluid on it. I do want to change the coolant, but one thing that's definitely got to get done is I definitely got to do the oil at the very least, and go from there. But yeah, so next video I plan to get the oil done on this, and then we'll do the brake fluid another time, because we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do it all in the same video or not. We'll see. Right, now to get this oil changed. So it shouldn't be too bad. That was the oil fill on the other side. Then all we have is the oil filter here, and there's a drain bolt just underneath. So let me get all set up, and I'll see you in a minute. Anyway, guys, yeah, so that's it for now. And let's turn this one off, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Safe travels.